Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Good evening to you. I hope your day is going well. So the Super Eagles defeat by Rwanda is something that has really stirred up a lot of reactions. We've seen from coach side, Coach Austin Gabon talking about the lacks within the team. But there's also been a number of reactions coming out right now from the player side, and one of the people that the coach talked about, not necessarily blame, but he talked about him during this game. Is Kelechi Iheanacho, and of course, the last video, I let you guys know that the coach was talking about how important Kelechi is to the national team, but also stressed that Kelechi isn't exactly producing the goods, at this moment, and that's also affecting the team. But he didn't go out categorically to blame him. He was just talking about his impact recently. But Kelechi has now responded to that. Has responded to criticisms, channeled at him for these games that we were beating. So for him, he said, for me personally, in the national team, I would like to be a number 10. I'm a proper number 10 in the national team. That's my best position in the national team. In the club, it's different. I'm a number 9, but sometimes I play number 10. So this is the statement from Kelechi Iheanacho now uh, to save himself or in his defense, against this criticism coming towards him. Of course, uh, you know what this means now. He has now said, is now insinuating that he's being played out of position in the national team. So this is the reason that Kelechi has given now as why he's not performing in recent games. Do you believe what he has said? Do you think that that's actually the reason why Kelechi is not delivering for the national team, because he's being played out of position? But that aside, guys, Iheanacho also, talked about the future, with with the World Cup 2026 qualifiers coming up from next year, and he stressed that it's going to be a a really difficult task for the team, but he's also maintaining that they are not going to play with those games. They are not going out next year to play easy, like they did in the African Cup of Nations. In his word, he said we must go with red eyes and win all these games. This is World Cup qualifiers, and we know how big it is. And now we have we have we have how many draws? They are the ones ahead in the World Cup qualifiers, and they are down there. Okay, so he was referring to Rwanda that actually beat us, and that they are the ones leading the World Cup qualifiers, and it's crazy, because these countries that we are actually uh, dragging for that top spot, they aren't very difficult countries. If you ask me, if you want to judge it player by player or team or talent or whatever, So, but it's just so unfortunate that we found ourselves where we find ourselves, towards the bottom of the group. But Kelechi Iheanacho right now is reassuring us that it's going to be a game that they will face with red eyes. They will face with all seriousness. But it still remains to be seen if he's going to be among the squad that plays that one. Of course, it all depends on his performance for his club and whether or not we have someone who emerges as a more dangerous attacking player to come replace him. But we'll see how that turns out. But moving away, guys, let me let you know of this good news right now. Ademola Lookman has been nominated for yet another award, this time in the Italian Serie A, and it's the award for the Serie A Best Forward of the Year. At the Gran Gala del Calcio Awards. That's the title of the award, and he's now been nominated with the likes of uh, Lautaro Martinez of Inter Milan, Marcos Thuram as well, Inter Milan, Rafael Leao of AC Milan, Uh, you know, so these are the guys that is going to be dragging this top award with. Of course, you know that he is also in contention to win the African Footballer of the Year award, and also best player of the year for Globe Soccer, which actually posted the link for you guys to vote. But we wish the man all the best. As soon as any voting link comes out, I'll definitely let you guys know so you can swoop in with the numbers that we have, to help him get the votes, the required vote counts that he needs to win that one. But moving away from that, guys, this one is a bit of a philanthropic act from Ahmed Musa, who's currently, plying his trade with Kano Pillars. Uh, he has now reportedly gifted a sum of 500,000 naira to every player in the Kano Pillars under 19 team. But here's the interesting thing: it's not just the Kano Pillars under 19 team, but also the counterparts, that's the opponents of the Kano Pillars, Mighty Jets of Jos, gifted them 500,000 naira each player. But of course, this is not surprising, to me because Musa is always someone that reaches out. He has a philanthropic heart. He's done so many philanthropic activities with the less privileges, with fellow footballers, with charity organizations. I also covered that on this channel previously. That monetary support was actually announced by Kano Pillars through their official club statement, which read, Nigeria's national team captain Ahmed Musa has donated the sum of 500,000 naira each to the players of Kano Pillars FC under 19 team and their mighty Jets of Just counterparts as a reward for their performance. So apparently he watched their performances and he was so impressed by the youngsters and how they played. Then he decided to dash them money to encourage them. You know, that's what we love to see. Obviously, the big boys motivating the upcoming, in the industry. But that's the update, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like for the video, subscribe to the channel, guys, and also share your thoughts in the comment section. Stay tuned for more videos.